We're gonna go over to the main screen. If we go over to the main screen, I'm very tiny, right? So should we just do the full? Bah! I'm gigantic. I'm huge. Well, I don't know. I should probably make like a layout for this, right? Like you have the chat on one. I think I've already talked about this. Like for just chatting stuff, I'd have like the chat on one side and then like me in a picture or something. Honestly, I have no idea. How's everyone doing tonight? It's kind of a very late stream. It's 10:30 for me, but honestly, I had the time, I had the energy, so I was like, you know what? I don't really know what to play, so how about I just do a just chatting for a little while? Because why not? I didn't stream last week because things. I was a little under the weather the other day. Is that bleeding? I might be bleeding through the mic. One second. Now it shouldn't be. Oh no, you saw my pajama pants. Hey, Destron, how's it going? Yeah, I was a little under the weather the other day. It's still kind of a little swollen. I don't know what happened, but like I'm pretty big dude, so I always have a little bit extra down here anyways. But it was like, kind of looked like a frog. Like I woke up and I was just looking in the mirror. I was like, wow, either I gained a ton more weight than I'm usually at, or something is wrong. Thankfully, it is mostly, I mean, this is still pretty swollen down here, but thankfully it is mostly back to normal. Might be able to hear it in my voice a little bit though, but it is what it is. If it doesn't clear up by Monday, I'll probably go to the doctor's. If it stayed that size, I was gonna go today, but thankfully it didn't. It was weird. It was a little worrying. Usually on Roku, you don't get to interact with live stuff. So excited last time. Why does YouTube do that? Oh, the Fire Emblem. Oh, wow. It's been a while since I streamed Fire Emblem. Man, YouTube, they have this thing in their chat. It's like a heart icon. You guys probably see it if you're on YouTube. It just covers up part of the just covers up part of the messages sometimes. I don't know why. Been watching Final Fantasy 13 series. Ooh, that was a fun one. I really enjoyed doing all those series. I was a little bit confused with some of the story elements, obviously, but I had a blast with that stuff. I don't know why my wires are all messed up. Oh well. Actually, listening to this Minecraft music, maybe I should have streamed Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft. Not in years. I was trying to set up a Dragon Ball Z mod for Minecraft a couple years back. I couldn't get it to work. It unfortunately, yeah, it just never worked for me, but I was trying to do like a video on that and just didn't happen, unfortunately. You know, maybe I can try again though. Why not? My destroyed Yoda Star Wars glass. Not supposed to put those in the dishwasher. I totally put them all in the dishwasher because I'm too lazy to do my own stuff. I am live on Twitch. I know I am. It says I am, but it's not showing anything, so that's a little weird. Oh well. As long as the people are there, it's fine. But yeah, maybe I should load up Minecraft just to play around with it. I know there's a bunch of like mods and stuff like that that I've never tried. And playing actual just like standard Minecraft is just something I haven't done in a long time. Hearing the music when it's playing. It's still going, right? Yeah, apparently. Alright. I should have chose better background music. I'm gonna ask, what is an older Let's Play on your channel you'd recommend? An older one? Binding of Isaac was an older one. I can see Twitch. Yeah. It's just not showing an image for me or whatever. An older one. I guess the Fire Red Nuzlocke would be pretty decent, maybe? Okay, so like, I guess Xenoblade Chronicles 1 would be pretty old at this point, right? I don't know, you know, let me go look at some of my old, let me go look at my series. See if I can, pinpoint some good ones. I should do a tier list of my series. Let's see, so Rebirth was really good. I messed up a little bit on the Final Fantasy IV Let's Play near the end, but it was still pretty good. There was a broken mic. I think, if I remember correctly, it was like, I want to say episode 7, 8, and 9, I had a messed up mic. I don't know why I remember that. Probably because it was traumatic. Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I don't know how good Far Cry 4 was, but I definitely, like, remember liking that game a lot. What about the 2 Digimon ones? If you can stand listening to me mispronounce Japanese names for hundreds of hours, highly recommend it. Those 2 Digimon games are great, but I butcher names like no tomorrow. Trails of Cold Steel 1, great. Oh yeah, Dragon Quest 11, that's right. Yeah, that was a great game too. I do eventually, I've been saying this since it was released, I know they added side stories for the new editions, that I would like to check out at some point, but yeah, that was fun. I wonder when, 12 is going to be announced. Like actual, like, pictured video announced, not just, hey, we're working on it. I am looking forward to the 3 remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it. Oh, the Bayonetta ones, they're kind of old. Man, there's a lot of old ones at this point, but the Bayonetta ones are pretty great. Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Oh man, I finished Xenoverse 2 thinking there was gonna be a Xenoverse 3 around the corner. That shit is never coming out. Like ever. How you liking Infinite? Oh, compared to the other Bioshocks game, it's definitely a different game. It's definitely more like just first-person shooter, aside from like with the horror. It wasn't straight horror Bioshock 1, 2, but it was definitely more creepy atmosphere. There's some creepy stuff in Infinite, but it's more of like just the horrors of humanity type creepiness, right? Not the, you know, sci-fi horror stuff as Bioshock 1 and 2. But it was pretty good. I'm really enjoying Infinite. A lot of terminologies and stuff like that that I have not heard in a long time being thrown around in those games. In that game, I should say. But yeah, it was really good so far. I don't know how far into it I am. I'm assuming I'm pretty decently far into it. Because I've pretty much maxed 2 stats already. I recorded 4 episodes earlier today, so I'm assuming I'm pretty far into it. Xenoverse 3 is a pipe dream. Yeah, man. I like Xenoverse 1 and 2. Really good games, in my opinion. I even debated on doing some of the DLC stuff for Xenoverse 2, but I was looking at it, and they're just way too expensive for what they give. But yeah, I don't know. I remember when I finished Xenoverse 2's, I think I did the Tournament of Power DLC? No, not Tournament of Power, the one with Hit and Kaba in it, I think. I did that DLC and I was like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next step in Xenoverse, 3. I hope they do something like with Xenoverse Fusions. Oh, I know, I did the Goku Black DLC. Right, I totally fucking forgot about that. That is hilarious. Wow. I actually totally forgot I did the Goku Black DLC. But yeah, I wanted like a mixture of Fusions and Xenoverse. Because Dragon Ball Fusions was a really fun 3DS game. And it would fit perfectly in like the Xenoverse game styles, but there's a new Dragon Ball game coming out, so maybe I'll check that out. I never got around to playing Fighters. Any plans of playing SMT5 Vengeance? At some point, I would like to do the new story element for that, or route for that. I don't know when, though. Any another old game worth looking into, Star Ocean Till the End of Time? I like that game for the most part. I have played it before. I beat it. It's actually the last Star Ocean game I played. I didn't hate the ending. I was kind of like, not ending, but like kind of where they went with it. I was like, all right, I get it. But I just wasn't interested in going forward with Star Ocean. Now, Star Ocean 2, totally recommend getting that remaster that was just released. Really good. Fantastic. I was going to do like a little, like, hour of that video, then I ended up playing it for like 8 hours straight and didn't sleep that night. Kind of like the first time it was released. Because the first time Star Ocean 2 was released, I stayed up all night and ended up falling asleep with the game on. So, I'm kind of a fan of that game. So highly recommend it. If you get a chance to get around with it. And apparently after I finished it, they released more content for it. So that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely recommend that one, though. I played Fight Aziz for a bit, just casual. Yeah, I wouldn't do like the online fighting stuff. I'm not competitive for it at all. Oh, man. Oh, did I say 80 hours? I meant 8 hours straight. 80 hours straight would be insane. I can't do that anymore. Back when I was a kid, I could do it, but, you know, not so much anymore. I'm too fucking old for that. Thanks for helping my son and I put them on in the living room and watch them. Oh, thank you very much for watching. That's great. That's like when Diablo 2 got resurrected remake. Much sleepless. I actually ended up playing a lot of Diablo 2 Resurrected stuff recently. Well, not recently, like a year ago. I bought it and then I just played a ton of it. It didn't have the same pull of when I was younger. Probably because I had like 5 other people playing with me. Not at the same time. We would rotate in for maps and meth runs. Probably shouldn't call them meth runs. Because it's for the boss for the drops, but anyways, I mean, what the hell was even his name? It's like meth. Freaking Christ. It was like the stage 3 boss. No, yes. It was like one of the big bads. Nice to put the face to relax the voice. I'm glad my voice is still relaxing at this point in time. Hey, Sorrow, I think that's how you pronounce that. How's it going? But yeah, no, I really liked Diablo 2 when I was younger. Mephisto, yes. Yeah, we just kept saying meth runs back in the day, so that just kind of stuck with my vocabulary for it. I've revealed my face plenty of times, especially on the charity streams. But it's always astonishing. What's your favorite series you recorded so far? Oh, man. You know, I made a joke about doing a tier list, but I might actually have to do a tier list for my series at some points. Because there's some that are just kind of meh. But they're like Doki Doki Literature Club. That's kind of recency bias maybe, but I absolutely loved playing that game and doing a series for it. It was just one of those series that was really good. Another one like... the original Persona 5 one also just kind of stuck with me in terms of like how fun it was playing. But even like say like the walkthrough Let's Plays, like Final Fantasy 3 and 7 and 8 remastered for the walkthrough ones were just so fun to do. And I wish I could find more games to do it. Will you play Fear and Hunger? You know what? I thought about it recently, because for whatever reason, it's been just being recommended to me in video form. Apparently, every other fucking content creator in the world is just making videos on that game. So maybe, shit, I don't know. Apparently it's really good, and apparently there's 2 of them. But yeah, I know it's like a dark game and it's very gritty and super hard, but I don't really know much about it. It's the first time seeing it. I was just busting it. Yeah, if you don't tune in for like the streams or the old charity streams that I've done, you're not going to see my face too often. I don't show it that often, especially when I don't stream as much as I used to, which I really keep saying I want to fix, but it just isn't working. Unless, you know, right now. Oh, you know what? Another one. Detroit and, oh shit, what the hell was the game? Until Dawn, Jesus Christ. Yeah, those were really great series as well. Not to mention, like, the Danganronpas. Yeah, I'm just kind of looking at my playlist right now, you're right. Good call me out on that. Slay the Princess would be different, but amusing. Slay the Princess. I heard of that game. I don't know if I've seen that game. Actually. That sounds really familiar, though. So I'm assuming that's probably... I've seen it, like, in the recommendations or something like that. Any chance of a near replicant Let's Play? Oh, man. I would like to. I hate saying that because, like, there's so many games that I would like to get to, but I just gotta find times to do it. And the way I do series, it's kind of just really difficult to get them all in. If I was doing like truncated videos or something like that, or just streaming every goddamn day or something like that, it would be easier to say yes. I want to, I can't promise anything. Hopefully. The playlist is out of order? I'll have to check that out after. I would swap over to my stream VOD channel to check that out, but I don't know what that would do with me being live. Yeah, I'll have to check that out after I'm done streaming. I would like to finish another Crab's Treasure as well, but man, last time I played that, I am so freaking rusty. It was bad. It was bad. Slay the Princess is a visual novel. Okay. Branching Paths. Okay, nice. That might be fun to do. I mean, I can check. I can't fix it right now because I don't think I can swap to that channel. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Maybe. It is... Why would it do that? That's so annoying. Yeah, alright. So, from the looks of it, it's... The playlist is set up to show the latest episode first, instead of starting at episode 1 and going on. I can fix that later. Yeah, alright. So the Princess Humor is kind of like the Stanley Parable? Okay. Except Subnautica would fit the channel. So, fun fact about Subnautica, they were actually the first game company to ever give me a code for a game. And, I got 3 episodes into it, but it was so broken and buggy, I was like, I'll come and, you know, revisit this when it gets released. I did have videos of it on the channel at some point, but I think I got rid of them because I only disclosed that they gave me the code in one episode, and at the time FCC came out, or whatever the fuck they're called. They're like, oh, you gotta do it every 30 minutes and have it on display, blah blah blah. So I was like, all right, I'm paranoid enough, so I'll just delete those. But I wouldn't mind getting to it because, yeah, I haven't played the finished version. I think, if I remember correctly, why I stopped was during the third episode, I was supposed to be going to the ship and it just disappeared. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, I gotta go there. But it's gone now. That's weird. So I just ended up just putting it on hold. Enjoy the rage of Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah. Sometimes rage can be very fun. Other times it can be a little bit over the top. But, I wouldn't mind doing another Nuzlocke, but I feel like I just did a Nuzlocke. But it's not true, though, because that was months ago. A year ago? When was that? That was a year ago. Okay, technically 10 months ago, but a year ago. Do you play any games off record? Yeah, sometimes. Not as much as I used to. What game did I play recently? Shit. Oh, you know what? I actually was doing a couple of randomizer Final Fantasy IV stuff recently, just for fun. Maybe we'll stream some of that one day, but yeah, I was playing that. I was actually gonna but I was gonna play through Wrath of the Righteous on my own time at some point. Try to go a different route. Oh, I played Dragon Dogma 2. I didn't finish Dragon Dogma 2, but I did play Dragon's Dogma 2 not that long ago. Oh, and Heroes Adventure Road to Passion. I didn't finish that one either, but I made it pretty far. And I played through Elden Ring DLC, twice as well. Infinite came out 11 years ago. Yeah, it's a long time. Longer than I thought it was until people told me in the comment section. I was going by the remake date or remaster date. Either way, the game looks pretty great. Final Fantasy Reminiscence. Yeah, I like the Final Fantasy IV one, the free enterprise one. I haven't really spent too much time with like the Final Fantasy VI one, or I never tried the Final Fantasy one. But that could be fun to try at some point. Regular stream is 5 a.m. Oh, go to bed. Yeah, have a good night's sleep. Yeah, this is definitely one of those streams where it's like, I got some free time tonight. I don't know what else to do, and I got some energy where I could chat with people. So let's go ahead and do something. So many games in the world, so little time. It's very true. Like, there's a lot of games that I want to sit down and play, but I was like, oh, I might do a series on that one day, and then I just don't play them, which is stupid. It's just stupid. it's just stupid. I should either just play them or like even just record and do like a script voiceover over it or something like that. If I really want to get to it. What is this shopping tab? Tag, share, earn. Help viewers shop your stream? No, I'm good. Thank you. What the hell would I even be selling? So I'll just not do that. Worlds Collide is the Final Fantasy VI one. Yeah, I think I did like... I tried like 1 or 2 runs of that and I just totally didn't know what to do, so I ended up just not doing it. Yeah, I honestly, if I was just gonna let's play every game that I own that I've never played before, and it just ignored all new game releases, I would still have years of let's plays going. I don't know if anyone would watch them, but yeah, like, I got I got a shelf. I divided the games that I played and haven't played, like, on that shelf over, you can't see it, but there's on the right side, there's like 20 games PlayStation 3 that I've never played. Below it is Xbox games that I never played. And then I got the PlayStation 1 stuff. Most of those I have played. There's some of them I didn't play, but most of them I have. And then I got a bunch of old school, like, Super Nintendo games that I was just collecting. And just because I was collecting old Super Nintendo games at one point. And 80% of them I have never even tried. So, to be fair, a lot of them are like racing or like a football game or just some weird game I never even heard of. But, you know, I played all the good ones. Anyways. Backlogs are... Yeah, no, they are. And hell, shit, if we want, like, bring up my Steam page, there's games that I bought in bundles that I don't even know I own, pretty much, that I could play. Like, Euro Truck Simulator. Apparently I own Euro Truck Simulator too. Isn't that game the one that has, like, DLC that's, like, thousands of dollars? When the fuck did I get Euro Truck Simulator 2? Oh, it's not $1,000. It's only actually $154. There was one game that was like $1,000 DLC, which was insane. But yeah, no, I got like a ton of games that when I had the humble choice bullshit, which horrible deal, really. I bought it for a year for $90 and it was just... I mean, I guess technically if I wanted games to play that I didn't really have any interest in, then sure, but man, it's like I didn't feel like I got the bang for my buck there. MMO back, oh man, I feel for people that that just do MMO games, because I know there are channels out there that only play MMOs. But I feel like that would drive me insane. Because, like, I don't know. I can't get into MMOs anymore. Like, I played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV, but even I got to, like, halfway through Stormblood. Yeah, Stormblood. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of done, right? Like, this is interesting, and I am kind of having fun, but I'm kind of burnt out. But, yeah. I still have, like, it installed on my computer. I also have the Old Republic installed on my computer as well. People would watch you like one of the two Let's Plays. Well, thank you very much, like, for recommending me to and watching. That's very kind. But yeah, no, I got so burnt out on MMOs. Will you ever play Tales of Vesperia? I played Tales of Vesperia when it was released. I did not replay it when the remake came out. Will I ever do a series on it? Maybe? I've been a long time, so, I mean, I definitely wouldn't know, like, how to play it, that's for sure. Is that true? And it's pretty standard, right, in terms of Tales games? That was the one with equipment learning, right? Where you learn skills from equipment? That sounds right. Is it Rapide the dog? Yeah, there was like a... Did he smoke a pipe? I might be thinking of a different game. I'd be into a Vesperia Definitive Decision series. Yeah, it'd be fun. 14... Stormblood is definitely an easy expansion to get burnt out on. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of MMOs run into that too, especially if you're trying to go through a lot of the story stuff. Like back to back, because I played like Realm Reborn. That was a slog at the end of it. I almost dropped it there. But then Heaven's Ward was really good, but then I just jumped into Stormblood and I was like, okay, I'm done. Fave Tales game. Honestly, Tales of Destiny for PlayStation probably is my favorite one. It is not the best, like, from a technical standpoint at all, but I love it. I love the weapons that level up with you. I love the characters. They also just look ridiculous with their giant heads. Yeah. Oh, so Repeat is the one with the smoke pipe. Okay. Vesperia is my favorite, but I played it when I was young, so I don't know if it holds up. Yeah, like I remember really enjoying Vesperia when it first came out on the 360. It was actually the last 360 game that I played before my 360 died. I remember really liking it. You provide solid content that's consistently good. Every Eaton games I didn't think I like are more fun. Repeat had his form in Master's Pipe. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for the compliment. My favorite Tales game is and always will be Abyss. That was a good one. Well, okay, story-wise good, combat-wise good. I actually like that little, I forget what they're called. You equip it and you get extra stats. I didn't like most of the characters in that game. There was definitely a lot of characters that I was like, man, I don't like you. But overall, it is a very good game. I would agree with. They did remake it though, didn't they, for like 3DS? Did anyone ever play that one, the 3DS version? I played a bit of the Ocarina of Time 3DS version, which was good. It just, I don't know. I felt like it didn't feel right. I don't know if that comes up because it's just so tiny. Maybe it's because I just have giant hands. Same reason why I don't play mobile games. But, you know, there are a lot of 3DS games that I did play, so maybe it's just I'm so used to it being on, like, GameCube. My hand was gigantic there. It caught it out of the corner of my eye. Only played Berseria and thoroughly enjoyed it. That was a good, yeah, that's a really good game, actually. Tales of Abyss was for Vita? Huh. Did you ever play Eternal Sonata? Would be a fun game to play on the channel. I don't think so. At least I don't. If I did play it, I don't remember anything of it, because hearing that, I do know the name, but I can't picture anything from it. Oh, thank you very much for the super chat. Will you ever play the Yakuza game? I do want to get back to Yakuza. That's very true. Once Suikoden 5 ends, I don't know. I'm like, I have no other like walkthrough Let's Plays that I'm really planning on doing. I want to do Breath of Fire one day, but I'm probably not going to jump right into it for that. So we'll probably see like one-off series, because like I want to do like a Yakuza games. I would love to do like a Xenogears playthrough. I don't know if it would be a walkthrough, because I haven't played that game in a long time, but I would love to replay it at some point for the channel. And then there's just like a bunch of other one-off kind of videos that I would like to do as well in that slot. So once Suikoden 5 ends, we'll have some extra time to do other games like Yakuza. There's always a Patreon poll as well, or community polls, but we'll see. I have to find a mobile game I enjoy. See, I can't really play mobile games because they give me a headache, and I get bad migraines sometimes, and staring at my phone cramps up my hand, and it gives me a headache. So I generally try not to play those. I was really into it's the Saga gacha game, and I forget its name, but I was really into it. And the Final Fantasy the book one, I really like those ones. If they were on PC, I'd totally play them. If they are on PC, let me know, because I would actually love to play them. I guess I could get an emulator for it. Actually, I did get an emulator working on my computer for another game. Alona, actually, I was playing on the emulator. It's another game I got really into. Is Ratchet & Clank in your PS3 backlog? No, it's in my PlayStation 5 backlog. I think I got the PlayStation Plus free version of that. So that's another thing. I got all those PlayStation Plus games that I could play. To be fair, I don't plan on re-upping my subscription to PlayStation Plus. when it expires in November. It's just really not worth it. Like, I don't play online games on console, and 90% of the free games they give you, I never play. So it's kind of like the Game Pass, right? It's like I bought it for like a couple things, and I don't really use it. So I probably, after I'm done with like the Persona 3 DLC eventually, I probably am not going to re-up it. But yeah, I don't know. Honestly, yeah, I'm just kind of tired of subscription services as well. They just don't give you as much as they used to, it feels like. And they probably do, and I'm just probably an old man yelling at, the neighborhood kids to get off my lawn, but I don't know. It's just kind of a waste of money. There's multiple $12, $13, $14 a month for stuff that I don't use. Record Keeper, yes, that was what it's called. Woke my dog out, gonna take her for a walk in bed. Well, thank you for stopping by. Have a good night and enjoy your walk. Yeah, thank you for just watching. Yeah. I don't know. My dog's asleep upstairs right now. And probably should go check for... Damn cat! Little shit ran out when I brought Casey out earlier. He was supposed to be in for the night, but he's like, nope, I need an adventure. I really wish he would not want to go out anymore. I was really hoping I could train him to not be an outdoor cat after he moved in. But that has just not worked at all. He stayed in the house for like 2 days, which I thought he was fine with, but then he disappeared for 2 days, so I was like, alright, fuck, I guess I won't do that again. Too many subscription services? Yeah, no, everything's a subscription service these days. Yeah, he'll be back around like probably 2 in the morning, but it's fine. I never caught one of your live streams, so I want to say, well, thank you for stopping by. Persona 3 Remaster is well done. I agree. I think that was a very great remaster, remake of it. I will say I wish, I've already mentioned this, I wish they did add the female side to it, and maybe added the social links from that. I will say the social links for Persona 3, they just didn't really hit the same, aside from a couple. There was a couple really, really good ones, but, like, I don't know. Just like some, they just compared to the other ones, I felt like most of them they just weren't really as good. Never caught one of your live stream. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Too old to train. Who, me? Honestly, getting there. I need more time to work out, but yeah, my left shoulder and arm are just not working as well as they used to. Honestly, they're in constant pain, so I talked to my doctor about it. I might have to go see a specialist about it. They mentioned cortisone shots, and I'm like, I don't want to do that, really. I'll just keep taking Advil. The old English class, yeah. Well, I will say a lot of the new ones did a really, really good job with their voices, especially when they were mimicking the older characters. I never really got used to Akihiko for some reason, and he sounds fine, but I was just like, you know what, you're not my Akihiko. Like, it was like kind of weird, but no, I get it. It is kind of weird they didn't bring them back, unless they were just too old to mimic what they used to, I guess. I know Fuka's been changed a few times. So, honestly, I'm not looking forward to going to the specialist for my arm. But it sucks. Everything sucks. I think getting older just sucks, you know? Just random things just start hurting. Your fucking neck swells up for reasons. I don't know what the hell that was about. Honestly, I think it was just a cold I had or a respiratory cold, because it hurts to breathe sometimes. That's, oh, it's an exaggeration. Don't worry. It's not that bad. I would go to the doctor if it hurt to breathe. I'm not stupid. That if you are ever having a problem breathing, go to the doctor. I'm gonna give you my Prime sub again because I watch your YouTube regularly. Oh, thank you very much, Pizza McCorky. I always want to say Pizza McCookie, but Corky's good too. I got to deal with a home inspection in a couple weeks too. That's fun. Honestly, I got to call my the old fucking mortgage company. They were investigating what happened. They like fucking, our home insurance was changed without our permission, and we technically didn't have it for a year, and I am really upset about that, to say the least. Now we have to get new home insurance, and that requires an inspection, and because technically we didn't have insurance on the house, we have to pay more. And I'm so glad that it was over the phone and not in person, because I probably would have ended up in the news with how mad I got. My God. Like, how does that fucking happen? Right? No one signed off. I didn't sign off of it. Mom didn't sign off of it. Shouldn't have fucking happened. Honestly, I'll probably have to get a lawyer. But even getting a lawyer, what am I gonna do? Get the money back and then have to pay thousands of dollars in lawyer fees? Sounds shady as fuck. Yeah, it is shady as fuck, to tell you the fucking truth. We're not with the mortgage company anymore. They fucking transferred us to someone else, but at the same time, just... It has been a fucking nightmare and a half dealing with that shit. Just unbelievable. Keep thinking it's gonna be fucking done, and things can get back to being not as hectic, but it just is not, to say the least. Being alive is painful and expensive. Yeah, it can be, actually, yeah. Mortgage company did that, I'd be very pissed. I honestly was... I had to hang up because I was about to say shit that probably would have got me in trouble if I kept talking. So... I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna fucking call you guys back later, and we better have some fucking answers when I call back. And then I just hung up, and then I just fucking took a long walk where I had very, very upset thoughts because I was livid. Like, you don't do that. You just don't do it. Just fucking unbelievable. It's like, not even, it's my responsibility to take care of my mom, and the fact that they fucking did this is like... Yeah, lawyer would, if I did lawyer up for it, I don't even know if it would be worth it, right? Because even if we got, like, what we're paying extra now, plus a little extra, like, even if we got double what we're paying extra now, I don't know if that would be worth it when we paid the lawyer fees. I guess it would be like, if I could sue them to the point where they would never do this again to anyone else, sure, that would be worth it. But I don't know if that's how that would work, right? I would love to be able to fucking sue them to the point where they're like, okay, let's never fucking do that again. But unfortunately, I don't think that's possible, right? I live in Florida. I said New York. That does not say New York at all. I feel you on that. I have to get a new roof. Oh, yeah, roofs can be fucking expensive. I had to replace this one fucking 8 years ago. Thankfully, the insurance company at the time covered, I think it was like 80%. No, 90%. because we only paid like $1,000, I think, for it or something. Not $1,000, $600. We didn't pay that much for the new roof. It was amazing. Like, I think we only actually had to pay for like the repainting of the inside part, for the ceiling, inside ceiling, which was insane. I honestly don't know how it was covered, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm not gonna fucking complain to them about that. Yeah, home ownership is smart because, you know, you end up probably paying less than renting, depending on where you live. Honestly, the housing market has been fucked for the last few years, so it's probably not even true anymore. But yeah, it has a lot of ups. But when downs happen, downs happen pretty harshly. Ownership can be very expensive. It really can be. Depending on where you live, too. Like, where I live, generally speaking, I don't live in a city. I hate the city. You would have to pay me to live in a city if I was going to live in a city. And you would have to pay me a lot, too. It wouldn't be fucking, like, you would have to pay me thousands of dollars to live in a city. Because fuck that. Oh, my God. But if you're living on, like, the surrounding areas or even countryside, you can get a nice home, at least you could, for a couple hundred, not even a couple hundred. I know my dad bought a house up in the middle of fucking nowhere for like $80,000. This was recently too, about a year ago actually. I mean, he's in the middle of nowhere, which I'm jealous of, but $80,000 for a home is really good. Insurance is going to drop us if we don't get a new one. Oh shit, that sucks, dude. If they drop us the mortgage, we lose the house and mortgage. You might want to talk to your mortgage company, because I know at the very least with the mortgage company I was with, they were like, if you don't have house insurance, we'll just add our own until you get house insurance. It's super expensive, not recommended, but you might want to talk to them and see if they can do that. They would pay you back like what you don't use too. So like they would either take it out of your escrow or add it to your what's it called? Mortgage payments, I guess. And then if you get your own independent insurance, they take it off. But I would definitely talk to your mortgage company about that. You're responsible for all the maintenance. That's true. Absolutely. Sell your soul, move to California? No, thank you. I'm good. We had a leak in the pipe under the floorboards. Oh, that sucks. Spent thousands of dollars to fix it. Contractor forgot to turn the backflow back and cover it in frozen. Oh my God. All the contractor no longer in business. I got a story about something like that actually too. Which Final Fantasy game would you recommend? I only played 14, which I really enjoyed, but always wanted to play more. Final Fantasy 4 and 6 are super well received generally by the general populace, and they're pretty easy to play in terms of like getting into it and following along with the story. So I definitely recommend 4 and 6. 7 as well is super engaging, but also pretty simple to get into, depending on what you're looking for. And honestly, you can probably get those for most. Like the pixel remaster ones are on everything, right? I think Final Fantasy VII's on everything too. Like the original classic one is on 7. 9's also pretty easy to get into. There's some stuff that you can delve deeper into if you want to plan stuff out, but you don't really have to. But yeah, honestly, if you, older classics 4 and 6 are great to start with. You can start anywhere because none of them are connected for the most part. But yeah, honestly, yeah, just the pixel remaster ones are probably just good to get into anywhere. But I definitely recommend 4 and 6 though for starting points. With my contractor story, I was just about to say, so we had, I think it was like 2011, our furnace had to be replaced. And the person that fixed the furnace removed the safety turnoff for the furnace when it got too hot, which, shockingly enough, caused a fire. Thankfully, the fire station is literally 4 minutes up the road, and they were here quick, and it didn't get bad. Any sort of fire is bad, but it didn't engulf anything, and we only had minor damage. That person, I think, got fucking their license revoked for business practicing, and I think they were fined, if I remember correctly, after the investigation. They're no longer in business either. But yeah, you got to be careful sometimes with contractors. If you like 14, 12, 12 is actually pretty much an MMO with the Gambit system. But yeah, that was a horrible day because I used to work about an hour and a half away from here at my office job. And not an hour and a half, like an hour and 15 minutes depending on traffic. But yeah, that was a horrible drive home, to say the least. I've been watching a Trails in the Sky Let's Play while totally sick with stupid COVID. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it's going well. I'm laughing so hard and coughing too much. Love your channel. Thank you for watching. I hope COVID goes well for you. And, well, recovers well for you. I know it doesn't always recover smoothly for some people, but honestly, I've only had it once, thankfully. And fuck that, ever getting it again. That was awful. It was awful. Good Lord. I have a friend who, with his work, he's a police officer. He had gotten COVID like, I think 6 times before it started to cool down. And by the end of it, he was just like, yeah, you know, barely feel it anymore. It fucking sucks though, because now I gotta get 2 weeks of just sitting here doing nothing. And then the kids got sick. It was like, oh man, my God, dude. Yeah, when that stuff was running rampant, I was very thankful that, you know, I didn't have to like drive anywhere for work or go anywhere. And so yeah, it was honestly wasn't as bad for me as it was for like a lot of other people during that time. What is that? Oh, it's just Twitch saying that it's unstable for some reason. It shouldn't be. Alright, I think I'll probably start wrapping it up here soon. I've had bad health complications after COVID. That sucks. Yeah, was debilitated for a year. That's awful. Yeah, some people get really unlucky with like the aftermath of COVID. It took me a couple months to actually stop coughing up shit like phlegm and mucus. Yeah, it was not fun. They put me on I forget what it's called, but they gave me like this pill that's supposed to be for like antacid buildup, but apparently it reduces the amount of phlegm that you would produce when you're on the pill. So after my COVID kind of subsided, they gave me that pill to help with all the shit I was coughing up. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. Thank you all for stopping out this just random late night stream. Hopefully I'll be back to doing more streams. If I, you know, honestly, if I get time like this, maybe I'll just pop in and do a just chatting stream here and there. It's good to just vent sometimes. I will work on something with like a chat on the side and maybe like me less big in the corner. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night and a good weekend. If I don't get a chance to stream sometime this weekend, another Crab's Treasure, but it's looking like I'm not going to be able to. But yeah, have a good night. Do you plan on playing Yakuza? Yeah, I do plan on it. I don't know when though. The truth, I do plan on it at some point. But yeah, have a good night, and I will see you all soon. Bye.